Hi guys, good morning. So today I'm going to give you a little garden tour. Hopefully it won't last too long. I did not clean up for this. This is how things look around here. We're just in the throes of it. So let's go ahead and get started. First I wanted to show you our mulch. It just got delivered yesterday. It's triple shredded, so it looks amazing. I love it. So excited to get it in the beds. We're going to take our time pulling weeds and getting everything ready before we start to spread it. Each area ready before we spread it. So here is the entry. I've got this little spruce sitting here just to see if I like the way it looks here. A lot of times I will place my plants where I want them to go just to see how it feels in this space. So this is actually one of the little plants I got on clearance. Is $4. Dwarf Alberta spruce. It gets 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. So I'm kind of just thinking about, is it going to get too wide to be here next to the hose link? Is it going to be in the way of the hose link? Most likely. So it probably won't stay here unless I move it over a bit. I'm not sure. So I've got a hydrangea hedge set up here that I'm waiting to do, and then I've got some alliums here just sitting so I can look at them, watch them throughout the day, watch the sun throughout the day, and see if that spot is perfect for these plants. So up here is looking really good. The hostas are up. Lots of things are up. I planted a couple of the Proven Winners Sunjoys, which I love these so much. I might end up going to get some more just because I love that pop of chartreuse in the garden. So I've got the Spirea up there, that's chartreuse, that bright green, almost like a neon green. I love it. And they both, like this guy has a little bit of tinges of orange and red, which I love. Let me zoom up for you. Yes. And then the little Sunjoys also share that same little tinge of orange and red, which I love. So we've got the Spirea there. I have another Spirea coming later that is, you know, this not the exact same as this, but it's the same color scheme, and it's gonna go right in that spot. So I am liking the way the Miss Piggy Virginias look up there. I think I will go ahead and plant them in. I've got my Rhododendrons planted up there. It's kind of shady, so you can't really see. I got 2 in bloom right up there, and then my other ones are starting to bloom. Everything in this space is looking really good. Definitely going to be planting more in here this year, but as for now, it looks gorgeous. I love looking at it. I also popped the tot in right there. You can see that cute little guy. They're so cute. So I've got a couple of alliums blooming right here. They look really good. My azaleas are up there waiting to go to their spot. And then here is what I'm calling my own little garden center. So I've got a lot of things going over here. Everything that I'm buying, I'm just placing it in this general area. And I apologize for the car sounds. It's that corner house life. It is loud pretty much all hours of the day, except super early in the morning when it's too cold for me to come outside. I need to at least warm up to like 50 to be able to function outdoors. So I've got a couple of things going on here. I've got some shrubs, I've got some heuchera, some dusty miller, some seedlings that I started. I got some king tut grass, some baptisia, dahlias are up there. There's some hydrangeas, some oak leaf hydrangeas in there. Got my cute little patio peach in this pot. Just a lot going on right now in the garden. I'm super excited about everything. I've got some containers planted already, and I'm gonna do a video on these containers because I'm calling them my small space containers. So I'm gonna do a small space gardening video here soon, just to show you guys that recipe for any other small space gardeners. So here's the greenhouse. I'm hoping to get this taken down and everything out in the open here soon. All these plants they come in and out of here just depending on the weather. We've been in 37s at night, so I've been tucking the more sensitive things back into the greenhouse. Got stuff here. Got things going here. Some cannas. The cannas have been out. Strawberry tower. I actually need to go get more strawberries. So here are my topiaries. Now this one here got some winter burn. I'm gonna come back and prune a little bit, not a ton, but just to see if he'll flush out new growth. They have not flushed out any new growth so far this year, so I'm kind of waiting for them to kind of wake up. I've got my little boxwood hedge here, which is growing beautifully. It needs a prune. It'll get it here, I don't know, at some point. Behind the greenhouse, we've got a couple of things going. More hydrangea, some bok choy from seed, some lavender, potatoes. Aren't those potatoes gorgeous? I love how they look in this pot. They're beautiful. Kale, radishes, like all kinds of stuff down there. Our raised beds are all built. We've got new stone laid. It just looks so much cleaner. Some onions planted. Nasturtiums are planted. Squash. I planted kale, collards, kohlrabi, nasturtiums, some herbs, some parsley, some marigolds in this bed here the other day, and I've been covering them up at night since it's been in the 37s, even though they don't really need it. It's pretty much just to keep the squirrels out of this bed. Typically when I'm turning over soil, that's usually where the squirrels start digging. So I thought, let me just cover it up at night, and then I'm out in the mornings and most of the day anyway, so I can kind of keep an eye on it. But yeah, so this weekend is looking pretty nice weather-wise, so I think that's when I'm really going to start kicking things in the gear and really start planting things out. But these beds look really good. Garlic looks great. My fruit bushes look really good. My hardy kiwi is looking amazing. He's doing so good, being, you know, having been dug up a few weeks ago. This blueberry bush is just gorgeous. I don't know if you guys know how gorgeous blueberry bushes are. Even if you don't, you know, want to grow them for fruit, the color that they put on is just amazing. Just take a look at that. Like, come on, look at that. Amazing. It's beautiful. Got blackberry over there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this growing season. I'm packed with more knowledge, packed with more space, and it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. So over here, still got some pansies going, a couple of scraggler tulips, but everything's looking really good. The garlic beds are looking nice and full, strong. The stalks look extra thick. Let me show you. Oh, it just looks so good, nice and strong. Over here, the gravel just makes all the difference in this space. It really feels much cleaner, clean lines, no more, you know, mud splashing back up on the house or the planters. It just looks so good. I've got corn growing there and there. That one looks really sad, but I think it'll be fine. It's got some new growth coming through. We've got a little hydrangea corner right here. These little guys are all different hydrangeas. We've got a Darmera peltata right there in the corner. Boxwood. Those boxwoods. This boxwood's from Instant Hedge, along with the other one on the other side of the window, and I love them. Hydrangea. We've got a new arbor up that looks amazing. I just love how the stone really changed the look of this area. It looks amazing. And then soon I'm going to add the black mulch over here, and it'll just really make the stone pop. Down there at the end, we'll be working on that at some point. Not exactly sure yet. It will probably be me starting the project and then having the hubby come out to help do some things, but yeah. Oh, let me show you my clematis. So I planted this last year. I got it on clearance from Walmart, and it was It grew last year, but it really didn't do a whole bunch, and I thought it was dead this year, and then it just bounced back to life. It's got buds on it. I don't even know what color the blooms are. I don't remember, or yeah. It looks amazing. Rosebush. This hydrangea was my first rescue this year. First hydrangea rescue. I've got some Limelight Hydrangeas. I've got more Sunjoys. They are so cute, guys. Look how little they are. They just pop in this area. They pop in any area, and then when I hit it with the black mulch here soon, they are gonna be so brilliant. Just amazing. So the Limelight's there. Then I have a Zinfandel right next to it. Well, not exactly next to it. We've got some Peonies, some butterfly bushes. I've got these two. Someone asked in the comments before about the Pugster butterfly bushes. There's one right there coming back, and then there's one right there coming back. I have a few others tucked into some other spaces, and they're all bouncing back, so I'm really excited. Those were a big rescue last year. I think I got 9 of them at 75% off. They're by proven winners, and I really had to nurse them back to health because they let them, I think they got nipped by the frost really bad, and then they were just neglected. So yeah, there's some Spirea right there, looks good. Some spiral grass that will probably get taken out. Burning bush, another Limelight, butterfly bush. I have a hydrangea back there. It might be hard to see in contrast of the pine tree fiasco here that still has not been cleaned up. I do not blame my neighbor, you know, but unfortunately it's still here. So I have a feeling it's going to stay there and just be a nice big giant eyesore. But with the hydrangeas that I'm planting here, I'm hoping to block out a lot of that view. I've got some red tip Peonia planted over here, and then I also planted my Japanese maple back there. And I think this corner really needed some contrasting colors other than just this green bushy stuff that I don't know what it is. I don't think it flowers either because I've never seen it flower. So over here is pretty empty. We've got some ferns, some hydrangeas. I think that's a daylily. There's some peonies back there a little bit, but over here is empty, ready for planting. And then I have these heuchera that are looking amazing. That one's guacamole. The two yellow, two chartreuse ones, I cannot talk, are the guacamole. And then I can't remember what the purple one is called. Those are backed by a stilby, and then some, what are those, Asiatic lilies. There's some grass back there and butterfly bushes. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on. Don't mind the mess. We are in progress. But yeah, I think the biggest change right now has been the gravel. That has really made the difference view-wise for us, and we are so excited about it. I know once I get the mulch laid, that's really gonna make things just pop. But yeah. Alright guys, so that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I apologize for all of the car and truck noises. It's just is what it is until I can figure out something else. But yeah. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye.